the road there, under the Odeon walkway.
So this is the main relay room in the old power box?
For the station area.
For the station.
Yeah. So I'm teaching you subjects or any sleeping?
No, you feel free. I believe this is unchanged.
Yeah, most of it. Yeah, but obviously stuff's been stripped out over the years, so your relays have been stripped out. There's some original transformers up there from when the box was commissioned in '66, never been moved, never been altered. You've got new bits and pieces up here as we migrated the box into the West Midlands Signalling Centre, because obviously the station was the most complex bit, so that went in last.
Yes. How long did it take to do the whole migration?
5 years, 6 years, I think it was.
Was it, I'm getting it right now, December 24th, 2022?
December 22 for the station panel.
Yeah.
The wings, what we call wings, like the Star Valley, what was the north panel and the proof house workstation. There used to be the proof house panel, they went in before.
You had to get it all in. Yeah.
So to finish up, the wings were in the West Midlands Signalling Centre.
Right,
The
yes.
station panel was here with the SSM here, Chief Signal Manager here.
How long did you have for the possession for the swap over?
What, to commission the middle?
Yeah.
It's about 4 days, 5 days.
Okay, so it's pretty tight,
Well,
isn't it?
A lot of pre-work had been done. Like signals were already up. If they weren't up and in use, they were lying on the floor. Axle counter heads were already there. They were already run soaked by Siemens.
Yes.
So they could look at the train's behaviour as they went out of the heads before they were commissioned.
It's good.
So it was all soak tested. Yeah. So this is the old relay room, yeah, with your relays, links that the S&T could
The old OBAs.
slide across to disconnect links to certain bits. That's the previous interlocking for Birmingham International, which is now defunct because it's now in the West Midlands Signalling Centre. So as we want bits, we rob that.
Yeah. And this is still in use in the West Midlands, you just...
This is turned off, it's now the WMSC.
Westronic 1024.
Yeah. And then you come round to the lovely bit, the old Westpacks. So banks and Westpacks that used to help run the station area. So am I teaching you subjects with Westpacks?
No. We've got some at Preston, but this is the first time I've actually seen it in the
Mark
flesh.
ones.
So yes, it is the original
The
then.
last to use Mark ones.
No way.
So each has its function. When it was great in here when you used to be down here and the signal was setting routes on the panel because you hear them clicking and clacking as they agreed with one another or not on what was to be done. So they each controlled a function or a route or a set of points or a signal, and they worked together clicking and clacking and agreeing, and they talked to the relay rooms on the station, then they talked to outpost relay rooms to say, well, the signaller can do that or they can't do that.
So as regards this isn't used for spares because nowhere else have got the Mark 1, but is it just kept as a museum piece now?
Well, yeah.
Any future plans for it maybe?
Probably going to skip them. Shame. So all this should come out and we should be doing something with this room, but it'll be a shame.
Yeah.
But so each has its function, each lifts in and out a cradle.
Yes.
And they have little pins in the back of them which plug them into
Plug
call it the network.
Pre-wired at the factory.
Interlocking. But they're very, very finicky, the pins on the back, because if you're a bit rough with them, you could bend the pins.
Yes.
And they wouldn't go in the back.
Well, they're not lightweight sets either, are they?
No,
especially that one
you,
up there.
if you've got a large unit, you're up the top, you need 2 people. So this was a sort of a dying art as well.
Yes.
In that you haven't got a laptop to tell you what's wrong.
Yeah.
With modern stuff. You had to come up, listen to the signaller, obviously, saying, well, I can't do this, can't do that, come and have a look at the panel. Oh yeah, okay. And then you come down and look at the wiring diagrams. A lot of them were parchment because they're that old. And the technician use their experience. They'd look at what the unit's doing, what it's telling them, whether it's working correctly or obviously not.
I was going to say, 'cause it's got a few telltales on it. Again, it's all new to me, but a few telltales on it.
Yeah. Fascinating. Probably designed on the back of a factory.
Yeah, over a few pints on a Saturday.
Amazing. They were when it was switched off, basically. Just as you said, the stuff here is, there's no use anywhere else, so I do a lot of recoveries here. right to the end. Certainly, but that's the lift motor room. So. This did always used to be locked. So that's the lift motor room.
The smack of the 1970s and 60s, doesn't it, with the brown wood?
Yeah. It's a bit of a mess. The panel looks alright because the covers are off.
Yes.
That's into Stepford,
Right.
the Grand Junction one, Aston,
Down there, yeah.
Proof House, the Camps and the Korbes at the top, the Stour Line's on the bottom, Derby's on the top, and you're looking 1 on the bottom and 12 on the top.
How many people worked the panel on an all-day shift?
So there'll be 1 on the north, 1 on the middle, and 2 on here.
Yeah.
1 for there and 1 for the inter.
And on the back desk, you got
1 SSM and trust clock, and there used to be an announcer.
announcer for the station.
Yeah, that's all automated. You don't do engine changes now because there's no locomotive or passenger trains through there. We've also got a bang road route, so you can come out 1 to 7, wrong direction into 1 lane.
So what was that mostly used for? Was that just for turning around or
Stocks.
stocks, getting out of the way of everything else?
Yeah, you'd bang them in there and then pick them up. Yeah, so you go out that way. Yeah, you go out that way. Different routes.
Yes.
So you try and run the station 1 to 7, 8 to 12. So you're not crossing.
So main passenger moves, red buttons,
Yes.
shunts, yellows,
Yeah. And permissive.
and
So
permissives.
you want to come in permissive, you go like
Right, yes. I've memories of you being able to come in mid-platform with a train and then jump back out again.
How do you mean?
So, say there was a train there,
Yeah.
you used to be able to come in and drop across in
Yeah,
front
there
of
used
it.
to be a crossover. 1 through.
I always thought there was more points, but there's only a couple, isn't there?
Yeah, that's still there. The slip's still there.
Yeah.
10.
Were these originally doubled?
How do you, what do you mean, like a scissor?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember now.
No, I've only.
It's always been like that.
You got your route up there, so you could either come in right road, say onto 5, or you could come right road onto say 3. But you'd also come bang road onto 3.
So what's the F button for?
That's your right. That's to call 570s reverse,
Right.
and then you come on along the up Stour. into the
So
1,
you
2,
set your route, set your call
3. Yeah.
points, and then set your exit.
Yeah.
Lost my exit somewhere down here. That one.
Yeah.
That one. Yes. Right. Yes.
So you can either come in 3 through 578s, or 3 through 570s, which would give you more standing room.
Right. Yeah. Because there's more than one preferential route, isn't there?
So if you have a Pender, you come bang road.
So is that the only? That's the only mid button there, isn't it? There isn't one on the rest of the panel.
No.
Oh, you got some here as well, haven't you?
Well, that's going out Gloucesters, so you go like that. They're coming off the Gloucesters, you know.
Right.
Could go like
Yes.
that onto 7.
Blimey, that's one to remember, isn't it?
There's a few quirks here. Like if you were shunting out onto the Gloucesters, you'd have to go behind 242. 2.
Yeah. Yep.
If you didn't go all the way out, 242 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. and say you had to move. Say you had to move out behind 238.
Yes.
And he stopped there. You could call that route, and it wouldn't call the points in front of it. You'd have to go there because it's like an overlap of the interlocking.
Yes. Yeah, you're still sat in the route, aren't you?
So you could set that route. It would come off, and you'll run through the points. So you'd have to go every shunt.
Back behind there.
Out furthest. If the stop don't do anything, you go right out.
How often was that move made?
Not very often.
I'm going to say stitch everything up, wouldn't it?
You didn't shunt. Like you don't shunt, do you?
Yeah.
Unless something catastrophic's happened and you can't get out.
Something failed in the platform, you've got to get around it.
You don't shunt behind dummies. You don't do it. It's all units now. And watch who was on the middle, how they work, whether they'll do a fast move or they won't do a fast move,
Yeah.
or they'll have a word with the SSM quick to change platform, or they'll stand the train in the dip, or and you've got to watch what you were doing, dropping one down because you stitch yourself up. Like if you come across the flyover here up from Duddeston and you ain't got the road at 139, the train will foul the derbies.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's a heck of a junction to crack. That's a junction to stitch up there, isn't it?
Stitch yourself up. Proof House overall is not a bad junction.
When it closed, you had an open day, didn't you? Was it very popular?
Yes.
How many of you did you have in? How many people?
I can't remember how many.
Quite a lot, I think.
Oversubscribed.
Was it?
Yeah,
I remember applying for it. I didn't win, but